Alright, we're back. Yet another Final Fantasy stream. So last time, things got a bit darker than I was expecting. Not gonna lie. Apparently their entire culture is founded upon dead babies, but it's fine. It's fine. We're gonna fix that. Let's go and tell the people of our victory. Yes, and we passed the feat of brotherhood. Fought the boy Jaja for the second time. The boy Jar Jar. Third promise. You brought everyone. We were just coming to you. We did it, Milalja. We proved to the Autarch that not even my father's full power could overcome the strength of our fellowship. I knew you would. I was right to trust you. You fulfilled your promise. Now it's our turn. Your third promise. Ha, ha, ha. No. I'm sorry. You've shown us another way, that we can build the lives we've always wanted. Here in our homeland, without sacrifice. Since our new crops will come from across the salt, I suppose we will have to treat with outsiders as equals, of course. Inside or outside, we're all just people, no matter what we look like or where we're born. When you're not used to all the color and variety, differences can feel like obstacles. But by learning more about what makes us different, we can also find common ground in places we never expected. Something new may become something you love. And someone you once hated might one day become your friend. You'll never know unless you keep an open mind. And while it may feel scary, taking that first step towards understanding is always worth it. I'm so proud. Of course, learning about outsiders may well help Mamook grow. But what happens when they learn about us? About what we've been doing? They will not. We will keep that shit secret forever. For generations, our covenant has been kept secret, so it shall remain. Yup. They will never find out about this. The atrocities committed here were facilitated by the Autarchs. We and no one else are responsible. For my deeds, I am prepared to forfeit my life, but I will not suffer others to be damned alongside me. No one's being damned, and your life isn't forfeit. The last thing the city needs is more death. Bakul Jaja hasn't fought this hard for this long only to lose his father. If you truly feel responsible, be the first person to extend understanding to others on behalf of Mamook. So her dad knew that all this was happening then, and he didn't do shit for, like, his entire rule. Just making sure I got this straight. It's a little bit fucked. Your community is waiting for you, here and in Tuliolal. Tuliolioliol. We can still make things right, my love. Choose a different side of history. This is good copy. Goddamn. I'm having a very good morning right now. And no, it doesn't matter that it's afternoon. It's morning to me. Okay? Nah. Real sick these past few days. Thank you, Third Promise. Thank you for everything. It's been this cold going around town, I guess. Sinuses are all clogged up, which means, obviously, I need another hit. You still owe me an explanation about that cabbage, you know. and the people of Mamook have accepted me. I feel so accepted. It's just in the air. You just breathe in acceptance. Kettenram, living legend and Eorzean explorer extraordinaire, would like to chat. This ain't no place for a proper chat. Me cabin's just north of this city. Blue Eyes Abode, as people here call it on account of me dazzling twinklers, goddamn. Modest, too. Modest Eorzean explorer extraordinaire. Oh no, he's hot. What the fuck is this guy? Much better hit. He doesn't really live in town. I guess they didn't really like outsiders until now. Kind of weird that they let him live there then, though. This really is a cool looking location. Wish they'd let us have, like, player housing here. Or maybe they do, I don't know, I haven't beaten the DLC. This doesn't look like a very secure house. You get wild animals in all the time. And the butterflies here are angry. Why did you choose to settle down in Mamook? They haven't exactly been welcoming to outsiders, legendary explorer or otherwise. Oh, they're addressing that. Okay. All the more reason to keep a weather eye on them. Though seeing how you've won him over, methinks I'll have less need for vigilance. I'm here at Galul Jaja's behest to ensure his hard-won peace is kept, and incidentally to remind Zaril Jah of his duty as elector should he have forgotten it. You gonna explain why they picked him, too? Because, again, very biased. My old man ordered you to stay here? That's no way to treat an honored guest. I'd say I'm more than your father's guest by now. Or didn't you see the sepulchre atop Worker Zormer? That's right, Kettenram was one of the names. Your father and I fought shoulder to shoulder in many a battle, Valagarmanda being but one of our triumphs. He and I are brothers. So when your brother tells you to stand watch, you stand watch. You trust in his judgment and his strength of will, even if that means you have to sit out the occasional scrap. Surely you understand such a bond, surrounded as ye are by all these bright and eager faces. I don't think we've ever really turned down a scrap, though. I do. My comrades are my strength, and it's thanks to them that I understand Papa's hopes for this nation, what I must continue to protect. Papi? Then prove your readiness for the throne, Wuklamat. Find the Golden City. Oh, I will. With these ones beside me, even uncovering a legend should be child's play. Especially since I believe I already have. Oh, care to share that with the class? All by yourself? How? When? Well, as you know, electors are forbidden from giving unfair advantage to claimants. So when Hunmu Rook refused to divulge why my grandfather passed through Eekbrox 20 years ago, his silence spoke volumes. Oh, that's a good point. You think Gallif's visit had something to do with the Golden City? Precisely. Moreover, only the Yakhoi who lived in Yaktiel ever dreamt those golden dreams. When exposed to certain triggers, those with magical aptitude have been known to receive visions. And if Gerfurler's abilities are at all representative, the Yakhoi are no stranger to the arcane. which means the dreamers of Eld likely owe their experiences to their inherent qualities and their proximity to the city itself, here in these forests. My money's still on Eldritch Entity in the mines. Then all we need to do is search Yaktil from top to bottom, right? It would behoove us to try and narrow our focus. To that end, I propose we return to Mamook and make inquiries. While there, we can all take the opportunity to see to any necessary travel preparations. When everyone is ready, let us assemble at the Aetheryte. Oh, some more coffee. Is that is that Kaklua or Kashua? I don't know how to pronounce that. Fuck. You're his boy, ain't ye? Or her, I don't know. She told me about you. Yeah. You're her boy, ain't ye? Said she tasked you with finding the Golden City. I'm sure they pronounced it sometime way earlier on in the DLC, and I just completely forgot. I might even succeed, despite my best efforts. I'd begun to think it was a fool's errand. My own fruitless search in my youth proved as much. Yet here you are, older and wiser, playing the fool again. Courtesy of the company I've been keeping. Perhaps Wuklamot's not the only one to have grown thanks to her comrades. We'll find it together. I mean, if we haven't left you behind by now. Shit. Everybody's always leaving my ass behind. Heh, was I ever that young? Straight up just fucking teleport away. Second my eyes are closed. Or my back is turned. See, I'm the only motherfucker who understands. Yeah, no, they all just teleported away a while back. You waited for me? It seems Kettenrum knows my mentor, so we chatted for a bit longer. Alphino said to meet by the Aetheryte, so I'll see you there. And he still teleports away. Nobody ever understands me. Could you at least toss me an Aetheryte ticket? Please? These travel fees. How am I ever going to save up to buy my own Oppressor Mark II mount? They teleport away and I still beat them here. The merchants were more than happy to mend my gear and sell me supplies. One would hardly believe that they were ever averse to aiding visitors. You won't believe how many Najul they gave me. Now all we need is a hint to point us in the right direction. City of Gold, here we come. I think I can offer that much. What up? I have an inkling of where the Golden City might be. Milal Jah and Zaril Jah, you've come to help us? On Jah? As an elector, I am forbidden from speaking of the Golden City, but my wife is beholden to no such constraints. Then anything you can tell us would be greatly appreciated. Our people have lived here for centuries. There is no corner of this forest we do not intimately know, save for one. Do you recall the place I showed you, where my son confessed the truth of blessed siblings? That stone pier stands at the entrance of the Sky Deep Sina, the final resting place for children we lost to our zealotry. precious few are permitted beyond the cenotaph doors, and we have not explored its deepest recesses. If the Golden City is in Yaktil, it may well be hidden there, you know, at the door of dead babies. Will you permit us to search for it? I have no reason to refuse you. No longer will we rely on blessed siblings, nor will we conceal the sacrifices made to conceive them. I thought you just said that was the entire plan. The cenote, I think it's cenote. I don't know. Is no longer under our protection. It's a dismal burial ground, and our children deserve better. Their bodies will be moved to a place of comfort and peace. That one's not even a made-up word, I just don't remember how it's pronounced. I'm sure Bakul Jaja would appreciate that. We're here to offer any help if you need it. Your father also visited the place, come to think of it. It was many years ago by now, but a notable affair due to the foreigner he brought with him. A mage, I believe. Ah. Truly. The Dawn Servant did not disclose his reasons, but he descended past our cenotaph and into the old Yakhoi quarries. Burp. Doubtless the very same ones excavated by Vorpalor's dreamers. Then the Golden City must be there. In the depths of the sky-deep cenote, whatever. The sky-deep hole in the fucking ground. Thank you, both of you. We'll set out straight away. You will find a winged beast or two lingering in Gok Drak descent. They will carry you below. I believe in you, Third Promise. You will make a magnificent Dawn Servant. A second. This is it, everyone. To the sky deep, Sino. Nope, it is cenote. Okay. Had to look that shit up. Don't really have a lot of cenotes that I'm aware of where I live. It's not really a word I use all the time. But hey, butchering pronunciations, it's basically on brand at this point. I still, like... Are these edible? Yeah, this whole farm of just glowing blue leaves. Is this the Najul, the bananas? No? Gol Magique. Like, what's the purpose of it? Fuck it, just gonna go straight through the forest. I don't need a trail, I got a mech. Break my mech's ankles real quick. Oh, let me up. And I'm pretty hyped for, was it Black Myth Wukong? It's coming out tomorrow, or later today, I guess. I'm holding out a little bit just because I'm not sure about the technical issues I've been hearing about, but I'm cautiously optimistic. I might end up doing a stream of that pretty soon. And hell, if Elden Ring ever goes on a sale, I don't exactly have $100 to drop on the game and DLC, but probably end up doing a stream of that at some point too. And I beat it on the console version, but kind of would rather have the PC one at this point. When I first built my PC, I figured I'd kind of go between that and the console, but I just have not been able to bring myself to go back to my PS5 ever since I built this. Went from dedicated console gamer to PC master race like overnight. So who's gonna open the door? This is the cenotaph, which means that beyond these doors is right of succession or no, disturbing the souls that rest here feels wrong. But fuck it, we ball. I know, but I can't turn back. Let's pay our respects at the very least. Press F to pay respects. Well, that's enough respect. Let's go. I'm ready to complete my journey. May we have a moment of silence before I desecrate all of your graves. The Sky Deep Cenote. Glad I looked that up. Cenote. I think. Damn, my item level's that bad, huh? Okay. Good thing I've been holding on to these bags of loot. Mahogany. No, let's stay around Tyrol. Just go back to Tuliolol. Shift around my gear real quick. Wrong button. There we go. Just at 560? No, 660? Oh no, some of it is actually 560. That's bad. That's real bad. Damn. So I need gloves and boots for sure. There you go. No, which ones are those? Well, those are better, but... I think it's just a used recommended gear. I'll just do that. after I open these. I think all of this is just better, though. Ooh, I have cards and shit. There we go. Yeah, throw all that shit. Damn. Boy, be looking different. What do those swords look like? Oh, okay. Those are pretty cool. What's with the... Where is this plume even attached? Oh, it's got like a fucking... Like a what, mini tiara thing? Okay. Huh. The drip is immaculate, clearly. Let me just, back to our regularly scheduled Viper. Ah! Is that enough? Is my eye level high enough? There we go. Problem solved. Oh, I kept the swords. Those look pretty good. Looks like I need to go turn the other ones into a glamour, though. Might as well do that while I'm queuing. I like this game's glamour system. I feel like there's a lot of unnecessary steps in order to get items appearances. I feel like the best system is still just when you pick up an item, you get its look just added to a glamour menu that you can just cycle out whenever. But this is still better than a lot of other games' glamour systems I've seen. Most games that have that kind of a glamour system haven't actually been that great games. I think I remember playing like fucking... When I was a kid, I played like DC Universe Online, and that had... Like, that still has one of the best glamour systems as being one of the shittest games I've played. Oh, they need to be fully repaired, that's right. Will crossblades? Yeah. Huh. See, like, now I gotta go. And no, I'm not gonna skip queue just to get my swords right. I gotta go repair that shit before I can even turn it into a glamour. Do I have time? No, I do not. I might have if I started, like, right when the queue popped. But I wasn't that smart. Okay. Yeah, if I ever look like I'm uncomfortable playing with keyboard and mouse, it's because I have spent years on console. I'm still kind of getting used to all this. Oh, I'm pretty sure I prefer it. Oh, they've got ghosts here. I don't like the implications of that. We really are desecrating their fucking graves. Oh shit! I got an extra move on the reawakened combo. Never seen that before. Confused the hell out of you when there was a 5th button to press. Oh shit. Yeah, these swords are cool. I just like the old ones better. I'm already cursed to be a nuisance to my party. What do you mean? I'm confused. How do you dodge that? Copious bubble. My least favorite kind of bubbles. Oh shit. Oh, okay. I guess. Oh, that's what that means. I'm so confused by this entire fight. We need to stay away from each other, basically. immersion. I'm fully immersed right now. Okay. That guy's just got that fucking down. I still don't really know what this curse to be a nuisance to your party thing does. Like, at all. Which means it's pretty accurate. Okay, I know zero of those mechanics still. But we got through it. That's all that matters. No wipes. All shit, no wipes. Yo. Big fan of that 5th hit on the Reawaken combo. Can't wait till I get the extra fucking 4. When I hit level 100. Oh shit, why do I have aggro? It's not that serious. Oh shit, what the fuck? What are these things? Oh shit. We're fine. I didn't get to the other ability before the cooldown ran out. The buff ran out, whatever. Oh shit! Was not expecting that part. Good to know. The laser explodes. Okay. That was a little bit risky there. I can't get to his back. Rest in peace, the positionals. Those expand out. Oh no! Oh. Accidentally chased the tank with that one for a second. We're both just too polite. Only instead of like trying to push past each other in a hallway, we're running at each other with markers of fucking explosive death. Almost flew a little bit too close to the sun there on that one. That's where I was in the rotation. Shit. Almost forgot after I ran away. We're fine. Oh, that's level 100. I'm still probably going to stick with Viper throughout the rest of this DLC, but sometime after that, I'm going to have to switch to Picto. Test that out. Shit. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's slightly cooler. Just get to surf the fucking tile. I would definitely lose my balance on that thing. Just fall into the abyss. Especially if I wasn't expecting it. What even are these things? Sky deep stone masons. I don't know, they look like they were made from stone masonry. They don't look like they do stone masonry. Especially with the axe. Oh shit. What does he have a hammer for a face? The Sculptor of Silence Maul Skull. That's a pretty accurate name for him, damn. Okay, I didn't know it had a knockback. That's not fun. Understood. That's very not fun, in fact. Still a little bit close. Why though? Oh my god, that's so far back. Why does it knock you so far? I was like right next to that shit. Straight up could not have been fucking closer to the thing without being inside of it. It's to launch you so far, you basically have to be on a diagonal to it. Yep. Okay. You get enough time that you can spread after you get knocked back. That makes more sense. Space that you can dodge both of them. Alright. I'm learning. Not completely brain dead, just sometimes. Just occasional small amounts of brain death. Oh shit. Almost didn't see that there. Easy boss. Didn't die once. Because I died twice. Or was that 3 times? You get the commendation, good sir. So, why did they have a bunch of stonemason golems down here?
I thought this place was of Yokwi origin. But is this glowing stone their creation as well?
Why'd they give that guy a hammer on his face? It seems like such an inconvenient place for a hammer.
I've never seen anything like it.
Then it's from an even older time.
Don't tell me it's the Allagans again. While careful study would be required to confirm, it does not appear to be reminiscent of their designs.
Wait, somebody else fucked shit up in the past other than the Alligans?
A golden light. Could it be?
The Stargate to the Golden City? Please tell me it's on another planet. Would be cool.
There's something on the other side, but how did it get over there?
We've already been to the moon and the edge of the universe. I'm sure there's something in between there we missed.
That's how, apparently.
Right then. Let's go and take a look.
Yeah, just walk into the glowy pyramid. When you get a little bit too crazy with the RGB.
That seal. That's Charlian and no mistake.
How do we open it?
Come and look at this.
Try hitting it. Like
Your
really,
tablets
really
might be a
hard.
good fit, wouldn't you say?
That could work too. That's probably a smarter option. Good job, Alphino. Gathered all the Infinity Stones here. Oh, it wasn't even a portal.
Leave it to Alphino.
Secret tunnel through the mountains. Psych, it is a portal.
Is this it? The Golden City?
Though there is some resemblance, it doesn't quite live up to what the Yokwi described from their dreams.
Well done. Well done indeed.
Poppy.
You, my dear daughter, have found the entrance to the City of Gold and triumphed in the right of succession.
So we did it.
But like, what's through there? What does it look like?
We made it to the end.
We're not just stopping at the portal, are we?
You seem more perplexed than joyous.
It's just... This place is unlike anything we've seen in Tural. Never mind the peculiar stone. So I am given to wonder, what exactly lies beyond that gate?
Well, at least I'm not the only one wondering.
Nothing less than the Golden City of Legend, I assure you. The circumstance prevents us from opening the gate.
So what, we're just supposed to find this room
As
and
to
then
what the
congratulations,
city is
don't
and
ask
what
questions.
Carl of Valdesium discovered all those years ago. This knowledge and more, I will share with you after your ascension. What you choose to do with it will be up to you.
The Golden City is real. It took a while, but I finally found it.
Ha ha! Come, let us return to Duliola.
Bro, I want to see the Golden City now.
Home at last.
It seems really anticlimactic. Well, we've done it. We've seen Wuk-Lamat to victory in the right of succession. Like me, I expect you have no few questions about the Golden City, yeah, for real. But they must wait until our claimant has settled into her new role. Even as we speak, she prepares for the Ascension ceremony back at the palace. I'm given to understand it will be held in a few days' time. In the meantime, let us all enjoy some well-deserved rest. And you've been holding out on me too. We had a fucking aetherite current in his pocket. Oh. Take me to my bungalow. Oh, several cutscenes in sequence. The true boss fight. Welcome back, and may I congratulate you on Wuk-Lamat's victory in the right of succession? It is our great honor to host the comrades of our future Dawn Servant. Such a grand journey has doubtless left you fatigued. Please relax and enjoy your stay. Please tell me there's a hot tub in the bungalow. Or at least that fruit's real. Surprised to see me? I suppose it's only natural. May I come in? I guess. I mean, you the homie. I haven't properly thanked you. That my sister was able to realize her potential is testament to the quality of her traveling companions, particularly you. Kind of the greatest, I know. For that, you have my heartfelt gratitude. I wouldn't say she did all the work. My primary business in calling is to deliver a message from Lamati. As you well know, after the Ascension ceremony, she will officially take up the mantle of Dawn Servant. She has expressed a desire for you to accept a post within her administration. No. While making no mention of me. You needn't decide immediately. My sister will broach the matter with you again after the ceremony. No, no need, just no. No, I'm good. Whether you continue to assist Lamati or not is up to you. That is all, if you'll excuse me. I mean, like, I'll help her, but, like, I'm taking up a permanent place in her administration. This is a vacation, goddammit. You've become someone irreplaceable to her. As her brother, I acknowledge that with no little jealousy. But believe me when I say that I hope you will stay by her side. I don't know, I'm going home after the vacation. And then they fast-forwarded time for us. The Warrior of Light sat in his bungalow and smoked weed for several days.
What a crowd! As befits the changing of Dawn Servants.
It turned out the fruit was all plastic.
It's starting.
The Dawn Servant!
Look! He's here!
The head of reason is resting again. Thought he'd grace us for this occasion at least.
People of Tuliolal, you honor us with your presence. For on this auspicious day, we witness the dusking of one era and the dawning of the next. The succession of Dawn Servants. But I've talked for long enough. Allow me to present the claimant, whose determination, wisdom, and compassion guided them to triumph and the City of Gold. My daughter, Wook Lamont. Huzzah! Huzzah!
Long live the Dawn Servant! Long live Tuliolal!
Growing up in this city, I used to think I knew all there was to know about Tulihyolal. But my journey showed me how much I had yet to learn about the cultures, histories, and aspirations of this nation. Through the time-honored Ihana, the Hanuhanu taught me how they nourish and cultivate both the land and their bonds with visitors. And with their alpacas and tradecraft, the Pelupelu showed me the depths of their patience and fortitude, to know when to push through and when not to push your luck. From the Moblins and their artisans, I gained insight into the power of creativity, that it is when we are filled with passion and bolstered by the support of others that we produce our best works. I was moved by the history and hopes of the Yokhui, who believe that death isn't the end, that we live on so long as we're remembered.
Present are the two of them not suffering from full-body third-degree burns.
I felt joy and harmony in Yaktel when I tasted Shebruk Bibil, the dish that marked the beginning of peace between the Shebral and Mamurja after centuries of warfare. And I felt sorrow in Mamuk when I met with those who placed their faith in the promise of blessed siblings, and for this were burdened with great suffering. Through the understanding we forged, I'm hopeful that they will find what they seek through friendship and community, for we are all Turali.
Understanding with Mamuk? What sorcery did she use on them?
All of which is to say that, as I've come to know our nation, I've seen the ways in which we thrive, and the ways in which we still struggle. Some in Kozamauka must resort to banditry to survive. A faction of Yokhui still cling to dreams of conquest. Not everyone lives in peace and plenty. And there's still so much of Tulihyolal I don't know. Places I haven't seen, and people I haven't met. That's why I hope to keep learning about and from you, that we might build a nation where everyone knows happiness. Because if there's one thing my journey has taught me, it's that your happiness is my happiness! I say mine, but the Dawn Servant doesn't need to be a single person, does it?
Oh dear. What is she doing?
Yeah.
That's not a smart idea. Only I get to break my ankles. What the fuck?
My father led Tulihyolal to prosperity by the resolve and reason of two heads. But my one head can only get us so far. To further change our nation for the better, I'll need someone else. Someone with the knowledge and insight that I lack. So what do you say? Be Dawn Servant with me, Kona.
Seems like something you should have discussed beforehand.
Lamachi, are you certain?
Absolutely. You take reason, and I take resolve. Together, we make a full Dawn servant.
You'll have no objections from me, of course.
His
But
other head is
mine
either dead
not
or in a
the
fucking
approval
coma.
you
Like, what the
need.
hell?
During my time abroad, I experienced the benefits of foreign technologies, some of which I introduced to our nation. Dirigibles now soar the sky in the south, while locomotives traverse the land in the north. I was convinced that by imitating foreign powers, we could assert our strength and thereby deter invasion. Yet despite my intentions, I failed to understand what I was too eager to cast aside, and the very people I wish to protect. My own journey has taught me that culture isn't a hindrance to progress, but a shared value that binds us, connecting lives and generations. With your blessing, I vow to help Tuli Yolal prosper in a way that honors the hopes and heritage of all her peoples. My esteemed predecessor would accept nothing less. For ultimately, I harbor the same wish as my sister. To give you cause to smile. That is my heartfelt desire.
It was a slow ramp up.
Glad this didn't go to waste.
Did she just commission a statue, like, before even asking him?
This is the Lay of Legacy, the part of the Tulihyola saga where you and I become the next Dawn servant.
How long was it that we were just chilling in the bungalow before this happened? Like, how long did it take them to make that? It seems intricate.
Don't tell me this is what kept you so busy ahead of the ceremony.
Just so you know, I didn't decide this on a whim. After reflecting on all we've been through, I realized it was the only answer.
With this, both my brother and I have worthy successors. He would have been proud.
Oh, he is dead. Damn.
Of course you knew. It's been 3 years since my brother left us.
Oof.
It cannot be. The head of reason is no longer with us.
Oh, tragic tidings.
That must be horrific.
I didn't want to believe it.
He's got to live with him just
Sorry, I never told
dead
you.
on him all the time.
We wanted the people to rest easy until our successor.
Why is this DLC so dark?
Planning the right was my brother's final duty. He was determined for it to serve the nation's best interests, and labored nigh without cease.
Just sprinkle in a little bit of body horror
And then
for this
he
one.
died,
How about that?
forcing me to do the actual work. A sneaky bastard. But he did well. I have to give him that. The outcome speaks for itself. Though not quite to the original script, your new dawn servant rises. May they shine resplendent, and their rule bring light ever greater to Tuliolol.
Jesus. I kind of thought they were gonna go the coma route. That's really dark. Ew. Wuklamot was brilliant up there, wasn't she? The part with the second promise was surprising, but between the two of them, I dare say our new Dawn servants will be capable of anything. The future of Tuliolol is bright indeed. Yeah, but I want to go through the portal now. Can we go through the portal now? Earlier. Gonna give us a flashback?
Changes in the air, and it's all because of our little firebrand. Every Ilmer father's daughter, that one. I'll be watching where you steer this nation, lass. With what time I've got left.
Don't tell me he's gonna die too. I like that guy. Really needs to invest in a door, though. Oh, he's gonna get Assassin's Creeded. Goddamn. Straight up did the air assassination on my mans. That was uncalled for as fuck. Wuklamot is truly coming to her own, has she not? Indeed, even as she moved the people with her heartfelt words, she retained her characteristic spontaneity, as evidenced by her nomination of Kawana as fellow Dawn servant. As sudden as it was, I would like to believe she gave it all due consideration, except for, you know, maybe asking him first. She could do far worse. Koana completed every feat except the last, and that he only forfeited to help Wilclamant secure victory. That epic fucking skeet shot. That sounds bad. Out of context. He threw the tablet and shot it in the air. I look forward to seeing how Tuliyollal will prosper under their care. Everyone, thank you for coming. I could see you all perfectly from up there. That was an impressive speech, Dawn Servant. I told you, no titles. Besides, after everything we've been through together, you're nothing less than family. Aw. Just like my family does, I'd like you to call me Lamati. I'll try to pronounce it correctly. Oh, don't worry about that. However you say it, I know it will be with love. If we do mispronounce it, please correct us, but it would be my honor to call you Lamati. Mine as well. Indeed, consider us your Eorzean cousins, if such a notion appeals to you. Eorzean cousins. It's a little embarrassing, but not in a bad way. Seriously, though, I'm going to butcher that name. There's still lots I'd like to say, but I need to make my rounds first. I want to thank my supporters who are visiting for the occasion. Could you wait for me here? Of course, we'll keep ourselves entertained. That said, would you join me, Garrett? Oh no, he had the weed. Wonderful. Come and meet me outside the Winged Walk, then. Aaronville just pulls a blunt out of his pack. Don't worry, I've got a backup. I mean, what else are they all gonna do up there, standing in a circle? On vacation. Ready? Let's go. Our first stop is Aunt Teal's Tacos. And not just for a snack, I promise. Wukivu and Mablu should be there. But also for a snack, please. I've been looking for tacos for a minute. This music makes me want to gamble. I see you have learned the ways of breaking your legs. But you have yet to learn the ways of breaking the ankles. I shall teach you. Dawn Servant Wilclamant, words cannot well express the profound joy your ascension has brought me. No need for formalities. I'm still the same old me. Alright then, I shall forgo formalities. But I cannot. You are Dawn Servant. Too disrespectful it is to address you without your due title. As Dawn Servant, I'm ordering you not to bother with formalities. Alright then, I won't bother anymore. I could more easily converse with a drunken alpaca. Thank you. Somebody needs to call him on his bullshit. Thank you for helping Wilclamant become Dawn Servant, Garrett. Political opinions in our community may have been divided, but a Dawn Servant's ascension presents us all with a prime opportunity. Which is why I convinced everyone to participate in a commemorative sales campaign. A wonderful plan, no? My first big undertaking as a merchant. I do like the sound of a sale, so long as I'm not persuaded to buy too much. That's the point of a sale, though. It's so good to see all of you again. I wanted to personally thank each of you for your help. The feat of reeds and the feat of gold were my first true tests as a claimant. If not for your guidance, I would have failed the rite of succession before I fully understood its importance. Yeah, Mablu carried that whole thing on her back. For real. Now that you've given me a taste for celebrating culture, I can't wait to see what else Tuliyollal has to offer. In Zaktaral, for instance. As always, you must observe proper etiquette. I would be happy to offer my services as a tutor, should you desire them. I can think of no better instructor. I'll be sure to bring Koana as well. Your duties as Dawn Servant will be plentiful, but don't forget your promise to attend Ihana next season. Now that you all know it's a magic ritual. Of course, I wouldn't miss it. Just couldn't guess by the light shooting out of the thing's eyes, but nah. How did the fucking festival float? When I've made a name for myself as a merchant, I'll come by the palace and tell you all about my biggest sales. I look forward to it. I've been personally attending to your alpaca's care. Dare we hope to see you at the ranch again? Tell my fluffy, spit-filled friend that Wuklamont will visit soon. Is the golden alpaca still there? Anyway, you'll have to excuse us. Oh, you haven't seen Fonjontaine around here, have you? A tall, slim fellow with long, pointy ears? I saw a man matching that description by the weapons dealer in Bayside Bevy, in the company of a Moblin and a pair of Yakhoi, if I remember correctly. Bayside Bevy, got it. Enjoy the festivities, everyone. And the tacos. Hell yeah, especially the tacos. In fact, just enjoy the tacos, actually. Ignore the festivities. Embrace tacos. Jesus Christ, Kerfriller. Still a big-ass motherfucker, I see. Wukla, or Dawn Servant. Garrett, you honor us with your presence. Oh, I don't get a cool title. Servant of the Dawn Servant? I don't know. Thank you for coming, everyone. I know the journey to Tuliyollal isn't a short one. Long road worth the travel to congratulate new Dawn Servants. To hear the head of reason is past brings me sorrow, but we who remember him will ensure he lives on. May the accolades of this day be as offerings to the future he envisioned. The High Luminary and I attend on behalf of Warlord's Echo. Had our people come en masse, we would have been an obstruction. Also, they're all covered in third-degree burns, again. Nonsense, you're always welcome, all of you. This is your city as much as anyone's. I'm glad to see you hale and whole, Garrett. Though I know little of the particulars, I can only imagine your latest adventure has been both long and colorful. Beginning with near shipwreck, if you'll remember. Yet here we stand, celebrating the ascension of your claimant. When my journey began, I thought only of preserving the peace that my father worked so hard to create. But the feat of pots, the feat of proof, and the feat of ice showed me that peace is not simply the absence of war. Being able to live together in safety and happiness, that was what my father envisioned for this nation. That's the Tuliyollal I want for you all. So I promise you this, as Dawn Servant. I will do everything I can to bring that same happiness to the bandits in Kozamauka and the Yakhoi of Shirwagur's. I won't forsake them. As I was moved by your father's influence, so too may the Shirwager come to accept your peace. Kirwager? I don't know. Their beliefs have stood for millennium. While not easily shifted, neither are they immutable. Well, I can be pretty determined. They'll come around eventually, mark my words. I can vouch for the efficacy of such determination. Thanks to the Moblin's hospitality, I have been able to rediscover the joy of my craft and honor my father's legacy. Now that good living is secure, the village overflows with fiel smiles. Such cooperation between help hands and pot sworn is the very spirit of a healthy pot pact. A partnership like yours is bound to be fruitful. I look forward to seeing the fantastic pieces you produce. There are some other people I'd like to see, so we should take our leave. Let's try and find Hunmu Rook. The Zabraz Raz? I believe I saw him on the sands below. Zabrax Rax? The Gleam Sands, thank you. Enjoy your time in the city, and remember, this will always be your home too, but like, try not to destroy any of the tents. Dude, like, barely fits underneath these things. Whee! Aw. Didn't get to practice breaking my ankles that time. My, you honor us with a personal visit, Dawn Servant. Congratulations upon your ascension. No, none of that. My title may have changed, but I'm still just Wooklamat. More than just, I'd say. You've grown into a leader fit for this nation. Your father must be proud. I hope so, but big events like this make me wonder, you know? What my birth parents might say if they knew. I imagine they would say it fills their hearts with joy to see the strong, compassionate woman you have become. Aww. I owe you my thanks as well for fulfilling your promise to me. I told Bakul Jaja to stay with us so we could all congratulate you in person, but he marched off, muttering something about not being able to face you just yet. The boy needs purpose. Purpose beyond catering to the demands of others. He was always too obliging for his own good. I'm sure he'll find it in his own time, especially if he knows his family is there for him. That we are. By the by, have you seen Ketenram anywhere? Or Tankwa, that is? Ketenram, was it? A strong name, if a bit exotic. We called upon him before leaving Mamuk, but he wasn't at home. I don't recall seeing him at the ceremony either. The first promise was notably absent as well, though I assumed he required time to solve his injured pride. Oh. Everyone thought he'd be the one to succeed Papa. My victory must have come as quite a shock to him, Papi. As for Tankwa, I'm sure he's around here somewhere. Oof. Or ready to appear when we least expect him. Had a burp there that wouldn't come out. You'd best be going, but relax. Enjoy and make yourselves at home. And come visit us anytime. Bro's just got like the built-in handlebar mustache. He can never shave that shit. Alright, I think I found everyone I could find. Let's return to the others on the winged walk. Gotta go talk to everybody. Welcome back. I hope you didn't rush on our account.
Seen everyone you wanted to see?
I have. Sorry for keeping you all.
Cutscene can finally take a hit.
Now, there's just one last matter. What Kona spoke to you about. I'm sure he made it abundantly clear, but I'm completely serious.
Voice acting.
I want you to stay in Tulihiola with me.
No.
I'm not forcing you, of course, but should you wish it, you'll always have a place here. Ah, that's right. This is for you. A permit granting passage to Shatural, which, as I recall, you've yet to see. An adventurer like you could hardly resist, no? I can't believe our journey is over already. You accepted me as a comrade and stood with me to the end. You have my eternal gratitude. Thank you. Well, I had better get going. I need to start learning all my official Dawn servant duties. I'll be sure to share what my old man says about the Golden City too, once he tells me. Till then, feel free to pass the time as you like.
For now, I will remain in Tural. There's someone I'd like to see before returning to Sharlayan.
What about the rest of you?
Alize and I also intend to remain a while longer. As educational as this experience has been thus far, we feel there are even more lessons to be had for Garlemald. By hearing about the peace your father facilitated, and then seeing you reforge relations with Mamuk, we were reminded of a profound truth. That is, acceptance begins with understanding.
And, like you demonstrated throughout the rite, there are unexpected yet effective ways for two sides to understand each other. The question is how to encourage it, and by seeing more of this nation born of unity, we hope to find some hints.
Personally, I can hardly wait to learn more about the City of Gold. So, if I may, I'd like to stay in Tuliyolal as well.
By all means. Your rooms are at your disposal for as long as you need them.
And what of you? Thinking of touring Shaktural, perhaps?
Oh, definitely. That is indeed the plan.
Of course. You're hardly the type to leave half a continent unexplored.
Then perhaps we could travel together? The person I intend to meet is my mentor, so I'll be visiting my hometown, Shaktural. If you have no particular destination in mind, I'd be happy to guide you on route.
As long as there's no fetch questing. I'm on vacation.
Then it's farewell for now. Take care, all of you.
When you're ready, come and meet me at the Shaktoral Skygate.
We're friends to the end, you hear me? Friends to the end!
No, I can't hear you. Peace. This music. The drum beat goes hard. Take me all this distance from the Ethernet shard I need to use. There's her axe again. Everybody just has that axe. What up, Aaronville? Past these gates and over the bridge lies Zaktaral. You have your permit, yes? Packed and ready? No last-minute stops to make before we leave? Forgive me, I'm afraid traveling with our new Dawn servant may have scarred me for life. No judgment. I promise to try not to fall down a cenote. Speaking of a cenote, meanwhile, in the depths of Sky Deep Cenote. Meanwhile, this motherfucker right here is doing some shady shit. Did we just leave the tablets down there? Or did he take them? Like, if we left those tablets down there, that was just dumb. Just leave the path to the Golden City just completely unguarded, with the keys, you know, in the fucking lock. This is the gate to the Golden City? 2 decades ago, your father bade me transcribe a letter to a scholar across the Salt, petitioning the study of this place. What he discovered was something the Dawn Servant feared enough to seal away forever, or so we thought, until the right's objective became the City of Gold. But to think that Tonquo would be entrusted with its safekeeping. Had I known that doddering old fool carried a set of keystones, we might have spared ourselves those tiresome feats. Ah, you bastard. You stole them from my boy after you Assassin's Creeded him, how dare you. Great power sleeps here, and with it, you shall obtain your birthright. Here is the gate that the Destiny refugees shall enter through. So you say, yet the new Dawn Servants succeeded where I could not. Taking their throne will be no easy task. The resilient son underestimates his own potential. There's no need for worry. I've liberated the key from the Dawn Servant's vault. You alone have the means to unlock the gate. What is that? Is that an hourglass or a goblet? You will gain all you were denied. The right, your father's shade. These bitter memories shall soon be forgotten. Looks like a goblet. Seize your future, promise. Open the gate and become the ruler you were destined to be. Oh shit, the RGB is getting more intense. Is some there can hear me? Nah. At last. Who's there? Show yourself. Do you know how much money it cost to buy all these RGB strips? If only I could. Alas, this gate will not open for me. Only the key in your possession can connect us. Then you are the guardian of the city's great power? I do not claim this power is great, but the knowledge I possess is enough to realize any desire, to remake worlds. Is that so? Oh shit. Maniacal laughter. Fascinating. Name your price then, for my desire is the world itself. Yes, yes. The resilient sun rises. Together we shall create a nation worthy of our rule. Oh shit. Promise. What? It was me, John Assassin's Creed. The useless tool is cast aside. Deliver me a new world, one that bends to my will. As you wish, but in exchange... In exchange, what? Ready to get underway? Yeah, I think our preparations are ready, now that all that shit has happened, unbeknownst to us. Then present your travel pass to that guard, and let us be off. You won't have to wait long to enjoy sightseeing. The bridge to Zoctaral is a wonder in its own right. I'm gonna hold you to that. The gate is barred to all save those with express permission from one of the Dawn Servants. So I presented express permission from one of the Dawn Servants. Signed by Val Wook-Lamont herself. My apologies, sir. You would wait here just a moment. Why do they have different color schemes like that? I feel like I'm in the Shivering Isles.
Shall we then?
Okay, that is a pretty nice bridge. As far as bridges go, I would definitely rate that bridge out of 10.
On the far side of that great bridge,
Oh, this is-
unfolded the wilds of Shalom.
This is some nice
where the
music,
sun
yo.
guides in the Shitona tongue. A harsh guide, to be sure, with its blazing rays scorching the land and hardening its inhabitants. But sweeping change had come to the arid expanse when, beneath its red crust, vast deposits of ceruleum were discovered.
Gotta get that oil.
Embracing this opportunity, Vow Kona supporters hurtle on, driven by dreams of a future illuminated by blue flame.
We're in the Wild West now, boys.
It is here that our journey continues, our path taking us along winding roads of steel. Each length of track a declaration of hope and ambition.
We've officially entered Red Dead Redemption. Shalawani?
My home,
that's how it's
Yasulani, lies past Shaloni.
Shaloni. Thank you.
It will be a long journey, but the railroad should make it easier.
Holy Shaloni. Bros born in
As
the
for the
Old
way
West.
to the train station, let's ride these fellows, shall we?
What are these? Short on Ronique? Afraid so. If one will suffice, I have a creature ready and waiting. But if you need two, then you'll have to wait. Ronique have been acting strangely of late. More easily spooked and otherwise disagreeable. Picking out the few fit for Rentons proved bothersome work. So many horns. They're usually so docile. And the ones I saw earlier didn't appear to be unhealthy either. But much has changed since last I was here. Not the best start to our journey. Still, the train station isn't far. Seeing as we aren't in a hurry, let's go on foot. About that, sir. As well-traveled as you look, it's not only the Ronique that have been giving us trouble. Other wildlife have shown signs of aggression, too. A merchant should be returning soon with one of our beasts. Stick around till they do, and I'll see you both on Ronique for a safer trip. Your offer is most appreciated, but I don't think my friend here is particularly concerned about the wildlife. Whatever gets us where we're going faster. Even if you left now, waiting for the Ronique could be faster than walking, and safer besides. You'll be back on the road before you know it, I promise. And there we have it. Right, change of plans. There's a small town nearby. We can pass the time there while waiting. Take it you're headed to... Oh, God. Husatawi, then, I think? I'll have a man bring the Ronique over there. Just mind yourself around the drunkards and troublemakers, eh? I can be a bit of a drunkard and a troublemaker myself. Can I play Texas Hold'em there? Oh, about to beeline it for the 8th right. There's a current over here. Aaronville, you can fucking wait. Yeah. Alright, I need to see a mender about some swords. That's only unequipped. Just fucking repair. All of the shits. Not forgetting that shit again. Except for the next time I forget that shit. That'll probably happen. But not counting that time, and probably the next time, and probably the time after that, I will not forget that shit again. Last time I was here, it was a little more than a camp with a shop or 3.
Well, well. It's become a proper town.
With a saloon, let's go to the saloon. Please. Please, Aaronville.
Hey!
It's like they got guns, but because they don't have revolvers, they've just got the longest fucking muskets in existence on their backs.
Some sort of trouble.
Bro's got the hand cannon. Smooth bore, like the founding fathers intended.
Give me strength. For the last time, the investigation is closed. There's no refuting the evidence.
I don't give a shit about your evidence, you lying scum. You release my friends, or I'll make you wish you had.
Let me remind you who the scum is here. Your friends, who had the temerity to point their firearms at me, the deputy chief of the Dust Watch.
Appreciate the exposition.
And after taking them into custody, what should we discover but incontrovertible proof that they had committed larceny? They will not be released until they've paid for their crimes.
I'd heard the peacekeeping force had been formed to deal with growing lawlessness. Seems the situation is bad indeed.
Still can't get up a fuss, eh? Sounds like poor Zekua needs his bottle.
Sure he wouldn't prefer his mama's teat? Treat me like a child, will you?
Earn.
My friends haven't done anything wrong, damn it! They've been framed!
Oh, stubborn little runt. Listen here, Zekua. If you want to be treated like an adult, then you'd best comport yourself like one. That means respecting the rule of law. Order may be precarious here in Shaloni, but it can be had if each man does the right thing. And for those that don't, well, they have to answer to the Dust Watch. Now run along and think before you cast aspersions next time. Lest you hurt my feelings.
That's how it's gonna be.
I wouldn't if I were you.
Is that?
Of course. Of course he's here.
There's a time to fight and a time to withdraw. For you.
Don't you need a permit to get here? How did he even get to this fucking place?
What?
Hey!
How long has he been here?
What are you doing, Zekawa? You better not be stirring up trouble.
Wahute! You sack of Ronek shit! This ain't over! You hear me?
You want to tell me what that was about?
Nothing that need concern you, sir. Zekawa is simply struggling to come to terms with the low character of his friends. But for good measure, I'll have the men keep an eye on him.
Yes, you do that.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll go make my rounds.
The fuck are you doing here, Estinian?
I wasn't expecting to see your faces among the crowd. Talk is rife, there's a new Dawn servant. Take it you found it then. The Golden City.
Aye. The contest is over.
He's been drinking in the
As I
saloon.
needed to return home to Yasulani, I offered to show
What a
our
fucking
friends some
baller.
Shaktural. What brings you north?
Nothing in particular. Just seeing what there is to see.
Came here, saw a bar.
Gulul Jaja compensated me rather generously for our duel. I'll be able to enjoy a comfortable life on the road for the foreseeable future.
Wait, you got paid for that?
But for now, I shall be moving on. Oh, by the way, I recommend you try the Sabatender. They may not look it. They're surprisingly delicious.
But we don't serve Sabotender here.
Oh my god. The fuck has he been doing? No sooner do we set out than we run into excitement. At least no one was hurt. This Dust Watch has their work cut out for them. For as long as I can remember, all disputes, big or small, were settled by dueling. With those big-ass fucking guns. The peoples of Shaloni rarely saw eye to eye, and for better or worse, it was the simplest way to settle differences. Since most would sooner not risk their lives, though, it encouraged parties to pursue peaceful resolutions in a roundabout fashion. The Dust Watch was likely established by supporters of Koana, preferring peace be enforced through the formal rule of law. A reasonable stance, all things considered. If things ever got out of hand, the Landsguard would be forced to step in. What freedom they have now would be lost under Zeral Jah's authority. All of which is to say that unless a lengthy stay in a jailhouse appeals to you, be mindful of how you handle your arms in town. I just got swords. It's fine. They don't know I could kill them with them. I should like to think the stableman has arrived with the Ronique by now. I'll go on ahead to check. If you still want to have a look around, then be my guest. Come and find us when you've had your fill. Maybe it'll be like when Koana shot fucking two-headed lizard man in the face and the bullet just bounced off. It's like, we're used to settling duels with guns, but it's not like we end them in one shot. The friend, I take it? Sorry to have kept you both waiting. Unruly wildlife's not the only source of recent distress, I'm afraid. Also been a rise in robberies targeting merchants. As a result, we've got a lengthy list of folks wanting to use our Ronique. Which is why I have to ask that you stop at... Oh god. Shishinawezi Springs. That's fine, of course, but why haven't the Dust Watch dealt with this banditry? Kamaka and his fellows are doing what they can, but they reckon the bandits are operating as a gang. Rounding them all up's easier said than done. If you have anything of value, you'll want to take care. Thank you for the warning. We'll be sure to stay vigilant. Right then. If you're ready to set off, I'll see you on your way. Ready? Then saddle up. Your friend seems to know the way, so I won't bother giving you directions. I have to say it twice, God. This is your first time, so let's take it slow. Take care not to let it toss you. These things are fucking huge. That's some muscle. I continue to be struck by how much Shaloni has changed. I've seen bears that haven't had that much fucking muscle on them. That town we just visited wasn't even here several years ago. With few reliable opportunities to replenish water supplies, travelers turned to Nopalitenders? Not just for the water in their stems, mind. Their fruits are also said to be both nutritious and delicious. Probably make good alcohol, too. See that hole there? Some might hope to find water there, but it's brimming with ceruleum. The eruption of flames from within make for a spectacle, inspiring cautionary tales of people who wandered too close. You struck oil! The Wallachie, meanwhile, show great reverence to ceruleum and its blue flames. That's a discussion for another time. We're here. A good thing for these Ronique. No sooner did we dismount than the next passengers are already on their way. They really are short on Ronique. Eh? Fuck 'em, I guess. Now then. This is Shishinawezi Springs, perhaps the busiest town here in Shaloni. People travel here from all over, hoping to find their fortune. The change come to, oh god, Husatawi was surprising enough, but this is no less impressive. They've achieved a great deal in the 3 years I've been away. The station is on the eastern side of town, but there should still be time before the next train departs. If you don't mind, I'd like to pay a visit to an old friend of my mentor. Yate is her name, and if she learned that I passed through without saying a word, she'd never let me hear the end of it. She set out from our village some 10 years ago, hoping to earn coin as she traveled about Tural. I can but assume she too came here seeking greater opportunities. In any case, let us see if we can find her. Her blue hair should make her easy to spot. Oh, we gotta straight up look around and actually find her. Can't I just know where she is? Like most other people. He's a dude. There we go. I don't know if that's really blue. Looks almost gray. Yes, I'm Yate. And who might you be? He's my friend. Could it be? Goodness, it is. Aaronville, yes. A man grown. You were such a darling little thing as a child. You know, it's only been 3 years since we last spoke. Really? Only 3? I suppose it all starts to get hazy after a while, living as long as we do. Well, this is Iate. She's known my mentor since they were children. Nice to meet you. Never thought I'd see the day when you travel with company. You really have grown. Elenishpia. It's like I was just correcting you, goddammit. Alright. I was born Elenishpia. I adopted a new name when I became a gleaner, one that adheres to Eastern Vieira conventions, so as to avoid drawing attention. Given that this is a homecoming, it was only a matter of time before you found out. Nevertheless, I would appreciate it if you would continue using my chosen name. That one's a lot easier to pronounce anyway, so... I'm down. A homecoming? You know, I've been thinking of paying the old stamping grounds a visit myself. It would be good to see Kashiwa again. His mom. She's the finest archer I know. Elenishpia's mother and mentor. Every time I dropped by, she'd treat us to a veritable feast prepared with fresh game she'd hunted herself. You're impressive with the bow too, Ayate. Even among the Shatona. Oh, I couldn't compare it to Kashiwa. I really hope they say that in a voice cutscene at some point. But her skill at arms pales in comparison to her knowledge of nature. That's what earned her a place among Glul Jaja's traveling companions, after all. She was always the inquisitive sort, but her journey across Tyrol lit a fire in her. Even after Elenishpia was born, she often led him in my care so that she could embark on another expedition in search of the unknown. Oh, how you would cry and beg her to take you along. It must have been hard on you. Yate, please. What, we're all friends here, aren't we? Yeah. Let me hear more embarrassing stories. No matter how many times he asked, the answer was always the same. You can come when you prove you're a true explorer. Thus did she task me with finding the Golden City. Despite my best efforts, all paths led nowhere. I assumed it was but a dreamer's fancy, a ploy to goad me into experiencing the wider world. But it was real, and we found it. I go rub it in her face, yeah. You found it? As part of the rite of succession, I assumed everyone had heard. That's amazing. Oh, she'll be thrilled. And eager to bombard me with questions, no doubt. Well, we should be on our way. Thank you so much for stopping by. Give my best to Kashia. Help! I need help. Of course, mystery disembodied voice. What's that about? We'll investigate. Please wait here. shit. However, we will be sure to investigate next stream, because I'm gonna call it here for now. Be sure to follow if you want notifications whenever I'm on. If you're on YouTube, feel free to, you know, subscribe, leave a comment, whatever you feel, you know. Other than that, hope to see you later, and peace out.